back to back, Petal and Spicket confront the forces that haunt the crumbling, aged walls of the crypt. With the pack beast on their side, can they turn the tides back on these specters to complete the game and gain their key? And Dill and DHAM find a moment of respite before entering the house standing in front of them. What will they find within its rundown facade? Will they be able to rescue Branch and Root before facing the proprietor of the house? The following 2 episodes examine the split Tedvillian forces, side by side as they fight their way back together to confront the final phase of the Pinball Wizards games. I'm Q, and this is Wasteland Pirate Radio, WPR, bringing you the uncut airwaves from the blasted wastelands.
I realized a second ago that we don't have like an intro question, and I think that that's okay because I'm gonna probably task you guys with trying to help catch us up. Now I know where we're at, so I'll talk it through with you guys, but it'll be good to go back through and get us caught up from what you guys remember, and that might lead us in a fun way too. Because it's been a real hot minute since we've played.
So me and Dill
whipped
so much ass.
Yeah, well, let's intro
just like
it
the whole time. Nah, cold open. We whipped so much ass this whole time.
I like a cold open. Right on into it.
I'm gonna say what if we're not doing a cold open. I'm also gonna say. And that's that. I'm gonna tell what I'm eating and drinking. That's what I've decided. Because if we're not doing a question, I still wanna. I miss you guys and I wanna share.
Well, that's
relatable content.
It's not so much that we're jumping into a cold a cold open. It's just that like I'm gonna have Grace and Mike catch us up on what happened between you two, and I'll fill in the blanks as we go. And I'm gonna have the other two catch us up what happened with those two and fill in the blanks as we go. Just to get us in, because I don't know that we have an intro question, and plus we're in the midst of like the action.
Yes, that's fair. I guess we'll like introduce each other one at a time and then go into it.
Yeah. Still like a little like, you know, who you are and who you play.
Okay, well, what's the last thing that you guys remember about what we were up to, Mike and Grace?
Well, we split up, and you guys were gonna go fight to get points or the ball or something.
You were gonna go create a distraction while we were working on extraction.
Yeah.
So that plan, it sort of went sideways immediately, but also completely succeeded.
Well, hold on. Let's introduce it. Let's welcome everyone to the podcast. Welcome everyone back to Dungeons, Drive-Ins, and Dice Arcade Apocalypse. Before we just dive on in, we're catching up. You heard us
Cold open
recap. Cold open recap. We're in the midst of catching up. We're gonna do that now because it's been a minute since we've played all together.
Right where you dropped off, Gabe. Don't even
right where you dropped off. We can
immediately.
Yeah. Okay. I just wanted to have a moment for the recording to cut in, or for the episode.
So it
That
went
was just
sideways
for
almost
us.
immediately, but also completely succeeded. I'm Gabe Stringer, Theodore to some, Dill to most of you listeners. And our plan was to wear disguises and be new entrants into the pinball game and distract everybody with how cool we were, because we like knew how it worked and also had done it before or something. But I rolled my reputation thing and I failed catastrophically, and so we were seen through. It's entirely because I pretended to be a phantom thief a la Persona games rather than just Dickle the fucking Pickle.
He could have been Dickle the Pickle.
And I, Lawrence Jennings, who play the Deluca's Chophouse answering machine, I think I just was I wearing a hat? Did I just put a big hat on? Was that my disguise?
Like hat and like a scarf or a blanket, like towels covering the bottom of your face and the top of Dickle's head, so you guys would look like one person, I think.
Yeah,
right?
Yep. We kind of combined Megatron style, Megazord style. Sorry, Megatron's one entity. I apologize for that.
No, yeah, it just didn't work right away.
The disguise did not work whatsoever, and so we had to immediately pivot to a new plan. And that new plan was, we're just gonna kick so much ass, just so hard, just for so long, just the entire time.
Yeah, just like 2 hours of ass kicking, and occasionally getting hit by big pinballs, but mostly ass kicking. I think I used the guy as a sledgehammer on another guy.
I rode the pinball like it was a log ride, like the log spinners, but a pinball. That was me for a while.
We were trying to disable a generator because
Yeah, we had to solve the element
didn't-
space puzzle.
M didn't put a force field around it on the Roll20 display, so we had a special weakness.
It was the weak point that we discovered through proper observation.
I drew a map and I forgot one line, and Gabe was like, "Did you mean to forget that line?" And I said, "Well, no, but I did, and you can't see a line there, so we're gonna pretend there's no line there and move on." And that was their whole focus of their fucking
I would
assault.
have never mentioned it, but it was the weak point that we capitalized on immediately.
I've never mentioned it. Oh, that actually worked out perfectly.
It was really fun. It focused all of the fighting as close to the paddles as possible, which was good. We racked up hella points. We're coming for you, leaderboard. And I think we ended...
And we also both got hurt a lot.
Oh, yeah. I got run over by the ball. I tried to stretch my organs out of the way. It didn't work.
Oh, jeez.
I just got hit by, like, everybody a bunch. I threw out so many knives.
We had knife pipes and pipe knives. And I think at the end...
I threw a grenade that I just had.
True. It's true. Your one grenade. Do you know what else you got? Do you remember what else you got, Lawrence? What else DHAM obtained?
I might have written it down.
I think you're a ghost now.
No, that was a one-term power up that was used.
Oh.
He got you got a new friend. You leveled up and you
yeah,
got a
I have
new
a
friend.
I have a gang now.
Murderbot, your murderous robotic best friend.
That's why I have gang on the mind. Yeah, I have a new friend who lives with me now. His name is Murderbot, but that's not all he's about.
Lives with you.
He was in the dishwasher, apparently.
He was charging inside of DHAM the whole time.
He lives in my tum-tum.
Does he pay rent?
Like a kangaroo.
Or is he like a squaw?
He pays in acts of service.
Okay.
And it is more than just what his name would imply. It is a lot of that.
He likes killing.
Does he also like serve dishes?
I've
or-
only known him for about 90 minutes. And if anything ever happens to him, I'll kill all of you and then myself.
He did say that actually.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine reference. Appreciate it.
Yeah. He requires Lawrence to be very keen in order, because otherwise he just likes killing. He just loves killing. And so Lawrence has to
be managed.
Strict management in order to keep him from killing.
As long as he has proper instruction, he's a okay person.
That's really funny that you guys did all that stuff because we did not extract anybody. I rolled a critical fail, me Grace, in that I hit the pendulum too hard, and so I was not really focused. And I tried to befriend a dog.
Good.
You did try and befriend a dog.
You succeeded in befriending the dog. Yes, it did.
Well, I feel like befriending, but like it trusted us a little bit more because I gave it food.
You gave it food and a health potion, and you succeeded on, I think, your final check in order to. You did fail a lot in your attempt to do this dog.
Brutal.
So you guys didn't rescue the person that we were like the optional quest. Did you succeed on the main quest that you were trying to do?
We didn't get that far.
Nope, that's what I'm telling you.
Okay, so you're still in it.
Yeah, we're still in the middle of it.
I'm ready now, though.
All right. So what was that main quest, or what is it that you're trying to do?
Well, Spigot's primary goal was to get to the missing piece of the water purification system that's somewhere in these tunnels. And then, oh, by the way, if we can rescue Petal's friend, that's a bonus.
For sure. But you guys split up. What was your goal in splitting?
The goal was for them to buy us time so that the game master wouldn't have his eyes on us while we were running through the tunnels underneath. So I think that was the bigger picture.
Yeah, he's very Sauron adjacent.
Yeah.
Yes. In his overwatching, we needed a distraction, so we sent the distraction up, being those two, and then the two of you went into the crypt to gain access to whatever you need from there. We've done the Mario Kart one. We got the key from there. You guys need some sort of key from this crypt game and some sort of key from the haunted house game in order to open the final door. We haven't actually seen the final door, but we do know that that's what we need to open it. We have the key from Mario Kart, and you guys were sneaking in here before the game was on, so it would be easier. do you two remember what happened and like what the situation is around the nasty beast that you have befriended?
I know that we had to like wait for the guards to go away.
I found the power up,
Yeah.
which is now on my wrist.
Mm-hmm. An unused power-up.
Mm-hmm.
You followed the specters on their like security pathing
Yep.
to learn the first one's path. That's where you came across this like beast in the middle of the maze and the big crypt in the middle of the maze. In between their security paths, you befriended the beast and ultimately through, you know, a number of checks, freed the beast. You guys are with Pollen. Pollen's like there to back you up.
I mean, she was not about me messing with the beast. Yeah.
Yeah, she wanted to like just move on with the quest, but as one of the specters came back, she had to hide down a hallway in order to avoid it, and the next one that left went that direction. So she's been just sort of off the map for a minute.
Oh my gosh, yeah, and then Spigot is also gone.
Yep, Spigot did have to run away from another ghost because whatever, I think you were pulling one of the torches out of the wall so that you could give like leverage and pop the beast out of his chains. And in doing so, you caused enough noise that it woke one of the specters, and Spigot bolted off into the maze and drew its attention so that you could not have drawn its attention, basically. He just took its attention. I think that's when you got the power up. And then when you got the power up, the specter that was chasing you, this yellow specter, got scared and ran away. And when you got back to you lost, I think, track of it at some point, and it's running away.
Yep.
And when you got back to the center, it wasn't there. So it's missing. The blue one is missing with Pollen. We don't know if it knows of her, but it followed her out that way in its normal security pathing. And as we left off, you had just freed the pack beast, which is bolting for one of the tunnels, and the other two specters are formed in front of the two of you. So it's kind of like fight time for you guys. Intense of action.
No, beans.
And the other two just left the pinball board and have entered into the area known as the House of Pain. We're like just outside the front doors to the House of Pain. So we have these two very like contrasting scenes of like a nighttime, the summers, the crickets in the summer air, right? It's dark out. There's a big like decrepit, broken down house in front of these two, and then on the other side of the split screen, live bouncy action music as we're hitting like big fight phase. Does that track for you guys where we're all at? Is there anything left out or questions you guys may have to kick us off?
I think for my perspective, that's pretty good.
I'm feeling good. I know we're going to need to do a vision.
Oh, yeah. And then as far as the vision goes, while we haven't played in 3 weeks, the last time Petal had a vision was like 30 minutes ago. So I like in time.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I don't know that
Rapid fire visions.
it makes sense to have another vision roll right now. We can do it if you want, but like it's only been like in canon 30 minutes since your last one. Or
That's
you know.
fair. I just wanted my experience point. I will not lie.
Yeah, I guess you would.
Not that I'm like hurting for any, but
but you won it. But you won it real bad.
I showed my boyfriend my character sheet and he's like, wait, you're low-key busted. I'm like, yeah, this is kind of nice.
You know, all the experience. What level are you now?
I'm at level 7.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
I think you can start taking advanced moves now.
Oh yeah, since level 6. Lawrence is like level 3?
2? I have 2 improvements.
2
Oh my
improvements.
god.
One of them affects my car, which I have not been able to access for a while.
Since entering.
And number 2, the one I got last session, Murderbot. Boom. My car is outside. Well, guess what? I've had something with me the whole time.
Sorry, guys.
I love it.
And I leveled last session as well, but I didn't do anything about it.
I love that. I love that. Feel free to peek it out and see if there's anything that like could help you in this moment.
Yeah.
Advanced moves?
If yours says get a gang, you should get a gang.
Look at my character sheet.
So advanced moves are slightly different. They
Where do I find
basically
those?
are. They are improvements to the basic moves.
Oh.
So
Yeah, advanced moves are. Yeah. The advanced improvements is what comes at the level you're at. But you can take, basically you can level up your basic moves. You can see on moves in basic moves. Some of them say like seduce or manipulate. Yes, it has an advanced section. If any of those basic moves has an advanced section, you have to take that, but then you can do a 12 plus. There's like a super bonus. Read a person has one. Some of them are better than others for sure, but I also think it's just dependent on how you use them.
Wow.
Some of them don't have them, which makes sense.
You have access to the checkboxes below the lines.
Oh.
Yeah, and one of those options is advancing 3 of your basic moves if you want to go that route.
Oh yeah, you get to pick 3 of them to advance. And it says advance the other 3 basic moves. I'm gonna, like, everyone can change that. The bottom one that says advance the other, you can change that to 4 because I've introduced one already. So advance the other 4 basic moves would make sense. The second time you take it, you get more basic moves advanced. But withstand is an additional advanced as well.
What stat is withstand under?
Withstand is under hard. Or withstand utilizes hard. It's under the basic moves thing.
Cool. Just adding that in my moves for the good pop-up.
Maybe next time I level up, I'll pick one of these special below guys.
What is it? Oh yeah, I mean, you don't even get a move from another playbook is crazy. I love that.
I have already done that several times.
There's some cool options here for ways for you to engage with this space since you have worked in it so like intimately. You know what I mean? Even if Grace doesn't know because we didn't make that up, like you making it up in the moment is good for Petal to also be like, oh yeah, I remember behind this brick, here's that cache that I have. Easy, done.
Here's the lever that opens the secret door that unleashes the beast.
Here! Oh my gosh, I forgot I already got the key earlier from before.
I've been holding on to the key. Right.
How embarrassing.
Just the prototype key that I built and then hid somewhere.
Yeah.
Here's a fake one. Here's a perfect replica I made a pressing of, and oh my gosh, it's
my
been here the whole
skeleton
time.
key for the whole area. I'm so glad I hid it this year.
I knew I dropped that somewhere.
Right under this rug that I'm standing on.
I've still got it, Petal.
Well, I guess my cue that sparked this nice little side street we've been going down. Even though I don't get a vision, it says on the start of the turn you get a mark experience. I have a vision. Because it's only been 30 minutes, there's not really much to have a vision on, is I guess what you're saying. So should I not mark experience then? Or should I?
No vision, no experience does make sense to me.
I agree. I think that you are far enough ahead that I feel okay with that too, because you're crushing it right now on level. So I think this is one of the rare times you just won't get that.
Fair enough.
No vision, no experience. At the beginning of the session, roll plus cool. Each time you have a vision, mark experience. Yes, because we're just skipping vision, so you wouldn't get it for having it because of onrushing revelation. Yes. So we're just gonna dive in. It's sort of a paused screen. I think I want to start there in the action with Petal and Spigot. So just to give you guys a little rundown on our room, again, in the center, there's a big closed crypt with these 4 torch sconces kind of coming out of it that have been holding the lights, one of which has been broken down and used as a lever to release the beast. There are no lights in any of these sconces because all of the specters are out in some form or fashion, 2 of which are in front of you. In front of you stand the pink and green specter, or float, I guess, the pink and green specters. The yellow one, which was afraid of Spigot, has not returned, and the blue one was doing its security pathing off to the south and out of this room, also in the direction of Pollen, who is still missing. The beast has broken free of, or you have broken the beast free of its chains, and it is bolting for one of the side paths. From all of our stuff, you know that it's probably going for a power-up. Like, that's the only thing it knows will keep it safe from these specters. And currently it does not have one. But now it is not bound, so it can't get one. And these 2 specters have just formed. Spigot does have a power-up on his arm. That is probably where we're going to kick off.
Brutal.
Yes, with the thundering multi-tonal groans from the pack beast as it bolts for the door. You hear it actually, I think, so we've described this thing quite a bit. It's like a big, when it's in its like more dog form that you've been referring to it as, there's a lot of loose skin on it. It looks like it's got that big bulbous like chest, big thick front arms, and a like smaller back end that we see in a lot of like, I don't know, like fantasy hounds. I feel are often this like giant front-bodied
like cartoon bulldogs.
Kind of like a cartoon bulldog, but there's so much extra skin that now that it's not bound, it's filled up a large section of the room, and the moment that it hits that tunnel, it's like filling the tunnel and shooting through it like a train, like a meat train through these halls. The moment it hits the tunnel, speed is like it like pulls itself quickly into the tunnel, and you hear its multi-tonal groans receding into the maze in front of you, and it's just really the two of you here in this room now with these specters who are waving and wisping aggressively, about to move on the offense, but I'm gonna allow you guys to like make first move because most of this game is reactionary from me. So
I'm gonna see if I can figure out what to do with this power up on my arm.
I'm gonna get out my like face breaker thingy, whatever that thing is.
Your face breaker, yeah, little brass knuckles with your like washers and bolts and nails across the knuckles, right?
Ghost punchers.
It's the only weapon I've got.
You like slide it on shakily as the specters are in front of you.
Man.
Give me an open your brain rolls from Spigot to see if he grasps this.
Right.
Or you can, I don't know, Norman may have something to say here if you would prefer to ask from Norman.
Yes, I think I should ask Norman.
Yes.
I think that's the way to go.
My favorite character is back.
Yeah.
You seek the advice of your mask. Roll plus weird to see what it tells you to do. On a 10 plus, take experience and mark +1 if you do as it wishes. 7 to 9, take +1 if you do what it asks, and act under fire if you don't. And on a miss, you act under a fire if you don't follow its wishes.
All right. So this is a roll plus weird, which is a 0. Oh, helps if I roll it on a flat surface. That is a 10 straight up.
10
Yes.
straight
Nice.
up. Take experience and mark +1 if you do as your mask wishes. So I think you and I maybe have spoken a little bit about Norman and who this is to you. Why don't you remind us a bit about where we left off? Like who is Norman to you?
Well, Norman is an integral part of his water bearer experience, and he's sort of been his confidant. And it's only recently, like as the last level occurred, that Norman has actually started to respond in a way that Spicket can hear. And it's not like spoken, but Spicket can comprehend what Norman is trying to pass back to him in the way of knowledge. So be interested to see what Norman evolves into as this relationship continues to grow.
Yeah, I think we spoke too about it having something to do with someone who trained you, right?
Yes.
Yeah, like it's something maybe passed down from like
Yes.
master to student.
My water bearer master gave me the mask.
See, you reach down, you stroke the pipes on it, the beard pipes on it that make, or the pipes that make up the sort of shape of a beard on the bottom of your mask. And you stroke those pipes as you do and ask, do you speak to Norman, or do you just think and Norman responds?
I think currently it's internal. It may turn into verbal conversation at some point. But the question is, I'm asking Norman, help me with this power up because we're in trouble. I need your guidance.
Yeah, you're stroking the beard, hoping for guidance from this force that has been with you since the times of training under your master, and you hear the very comforting telltale drops sounds that whatever that spirit or that force is in the mask is listening and trying to respond. And you listen closely and you can hear the sound of like a little bit of trickling water, the drops in a pipe, the way it like echoes down the pipe, and the hissing of water hitting hot metal and leaving a little bit of steam. And Norman hisses out, the idea to test, we don't know enough about this situation, so the only way we can do it is to point and test. And what info we do have is that the ghosts are scared of it, so it must be a weapon.
All right.
So Norman just says point and test.
Yeah.
And in the position you're in, that's relatively easy, especially with your +10. You get the sense that Norman is definitely more into the knowledge of the situation than worrying about the backlash of it. But you're able to put it all together that at least in the position we're in now, that no one else is in danger in that.
Yep.
Yeah, I think this time you heard some words, some actual words in the hissing. And while I can attempt it, I do not even think the microphone barely picks up my whispers as it is. So in between the hisses and the whispers of the steam, I highly doubt that it's going to pick up anything. But that is coming out. You get a few actual words there. It's not just like you parsing feeling.
Excellent.
And you feel that, that sort of bond grow, and you get a +1 if you can feel it. Norman's trying to drag your arm up, right, to use it as you have this basic Mega Man cannon on your arm.
I'm following Norman's guidance. He has not steered me wrong thus far.
For sure. Grace, what did you say you were doing in this moment? I got really into the Norman thing.
I just put on a face breaker and that was it.
You prepared for the combat of it all.
I don't have a mystical mask to guide me.
No, sure. And no power up yet.
No. I got my face breaker. I've got my glove of hate.
The specters in front of you, they scream their spectral scream. You hear all the high-pitched, moans and groans up in there. And their wispy robes float out into that, it makes them look bigger and kind of pointy, but they're just wisping and floating. And they start moving towards the two of you to drain you. You have seen this already. Spigot from around the side. Petal, you have felt it as the spirits have, as they get close and touch you, they pull a piece of you away with them.
I had to fight off the they were what are those things called? Dementoring me?
Yeah, they were dementoring you. One of them made you feel really anxious and one of them made you feel really sad. And the two in front of you, you guys haven't felt yet, but they're here and they're approaching you. What do you do?
Yep, Spigot's going to attempt to attack back with this power-up. Wild, arm out, smacking on it, seeing if he can activate buttons, whatever he needs to do.
Mega Man styles.
Yeah.
What about Petal?
So we each have a one coming at us?
Yeah. Actually, yes.
One?
Yeah, you guys are on separate,
I was if it wasn't,
room.
I was going to try and duck behind Spigot just to see what would happen. Because the power-up could, maybe it's a shield, and that would be dope. But if we have one each, then...
Yeah, I think what has happened is that you triggered both of these spirits, so they would be coming right after you, but on Spigot's entrance into the room with a power-up, the other one's attention has been drawn. And now we're here.
Do they really look like specters, kind of see-through? I don't think my glove would do anything if I even tried to hit it or defend against it.
I think with what you've gathered, we've been both info gathering and memory mining from you to see what you've done. I think that you know that you do something to them, but you probably remember that you've never been able to just take one down by physical damage alone. You know that your big defense is in these power-ups.
Got it. Okay, then I'm gonna be ready to dart. I don't think they're very agile, so I'm gonna be ready to get out of the way as fast as I can if it's charging it. If that's its goal, it's just to charge straight at me. They're kind of like a bull or another charging creature.
For sure. Yeah.
That's my game plan.
That's a good game plan because it is charging at you. So I'll need you to do something under fire, and I think Spigot, we have one. Let's see what lay down fire's about. Yeah, you can either give me, there's a lay down fire for battle moves, which could be something here. You could do a...
Yeah, I think lay down fire is probably the way to go here.
I think so as well. So you roll plus hard, and Petal, you roll plus cool to do something under fire, to dodge virtually.
I rolled a very unnatural 10.
Ooh.
The spookiest 10.
The spookiest 10. Spooky Spectral 10.
This 10 is full of GMO. Fuck, I made myself laugh.
What about you, Spigot?
I rolled a 9, but I'm -1, so that's an 8.
An 8. Choose 2. You provide covering fire, allowing another character to move or act freely. Provide supporting fire, giving another PC +1 choice to their own move. You provide suppressing fire, denying someone to move or act. Or you take an opportune shot, inflicting harm on an enemy within your reach.
Let's see. I guess I'm gonna give cover fire to Petal, allowing her to move or act freely. And then I'm going to attempt to take an opportune shot after that, inflicting harm.
Yeah, I think how that'll go together is that we have Pink Ghost has formed up and is rushing towards Petal. Green Ghost formed up, rushing towards you, Spigot. See that the ghost is rushing towards Petal. She's making a good jump, but you pull back and fire over the green specter's shoulder with this. You just thrust your arm out forward, and with the intent of firing, with the intent of testing out what this thing can do, it fires out like a white ball, I guess, that fires over the green specter's shoulder and then opens up into a net of white light and wraps itself around the yellow specter. And Petal, you roll into a crouched position, ready to maneuver and move. I think I'll give you a +1 to doing whatever you want to do next, because you passed your thing and then he is allowing you to move or act freely, which you were, in the case of. In doing so, the green one also hard flinches and stops its rush on you.
I think I don't want us to be separated, so I'm going to try and get to Spigot so we can be back to back.
Yes.
Because I think separating us would be really bad. I think I should try and get as close as I can. Or if I can get to him, that's what I want.
Currently, you guys are on opposite. You guys are like breads of the sandwich. In between you, the green one, which is up but has flinched and is assessing what it's about to do. Its attack having basically just been flinched out. The yellow one is in a net, and the net is shrinking in size and compressing the yellow specter down.
Ooh.
Okay. Then what I'm gonna do is that I'm imagining that if it's flinching, the green ghost is going to be rising up, so I'm gonna sprint and just slide, because I'm in a jumpsuit that's very well-made material. I'll be protected, my meat suit. I'm gonna slide underneath the green ghost to Spigot and pop up a la baseball player arriving to second base.
Okay, I like
next
that.
To him.
I like that. Give
Thank
me
you.
do something under fire, probably, to slide under.
Do I get an advantage?
You get a +1, an additional +1 to
Whoa!
your roll here.
That's another dirty 10. Thank you for
Wow.
that
Dirty
+1.
10.
I'm sorry, unnatural.
You do it.
So
I
dirty.
love it. I love on a 10 plus you do it. What is a 12 plus? What is the advanced move? You transcend the danger.
I fling my arms up and I phase through the ghost. It's me transcending.
That's so good. You do the thing though.
Sprint.
You leap over the yellow one and then go into a nice soccer's tackle underneath the green one as it screeches behind you. Even the very sound makes you feel a little, you're already probably a bit afraid, but this is a different lifelong fear, like a phobia kind of fear. It makes you just feel that currently probably phobic of dark and tight spaces, right? Just a little flash of it as it shrieks. You slide up under it though, no damage, safely, and slide up to Spigot. Spigot puts a foot out and you in your soccer's tackle, kick it, and you're able to come up next to him shoulder to shoulder. And the two of you face down these specters. The green shrieks, and we shift scenes into the crickets of the night air. It's very quiet out here. You hear a couple bolts hit the ground. DHAM is in pretty bad condition. I think even because almost actually, yeah, and Murderbot, who is floating there, motors whirring just perfectly fine, pretty quietly next to Dill, because DHAM took all the fucking hits. He's not doing well, but you two are here. Dill heals back up a bit, and you guys are here outside the murder house. Crickets in nighttime, only occasionally broken by, a good scream of torture and shout of loss from inside and behind these boarded up windows. No lights. You don't even see any lights from what cracks are there.
If I could feel pain, I'd be in pain.
A little bolt falls out.
I'll pick that up later.
Now that we're in here, I'm trying to remember what the goal is. Is it just do the game, or are we trying to... Are they also in here now?
There's a key.
Get the key. Okay, win the game, get the key.
Win the game, get the key. The idea was that it would be harder to get in here, and there's more to do in here. That if they could take care of that in the background while it was super easy, and then meet you here, you guys could be in the midst of taking care of here. And the idea of here, just to remind, is that one, we've been told that Root is here. This is the person on their team that was taken and held as sort of pressure to make them behave and be a part of the team.
Main quest?
Yeah. They're pretty sure Root's here. Last time though, that when Petal was escaping, she was digging through here trying to find Root. Instead, found the water bearer and couldn't find Root. So she had to escape with the water bearer at that time. Pollen is still pretty sure Root's here, and since Branch probably got discovered in his, pointing out to you guys, if he got discovered and taken, this is where he would be. So Branch and Root and the game.
Great, I can press 3 to do all 3.
Murderbot says, 3, father, and takes a couple pot shots into the air.
Be careful where you point that.
It's like Batman and Damian Wayne.
Shoot the Joker. So our resources, right? We have these oddments, the barter. Could I use some barter to have had a med kit? I've just got a couple of good wrenches and some solder.
Sure, why not? I don't care why not. I don't care why not. If there's a resource to spend for it, let's do it. You can heal up 1 per barter if you've got multiple barter to spend.
That's better.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep 1 in the pocket. I only had 1 additional barter to spend too, so I heal a little bit. So I'm feeling, my limp is less bad.
What do you bring out to do this?
I duct tape. Roll a duct tape.
Of course, yes, that's so good. What about your barter, Theodore?
I think all my barter's in the in the Dicklemobile. Otherwise, I would loan some out. I don't think I actually have any use for it.
At the moment, I'm not sure. Probably not.
I checked Dill's back to see if he's got a med kit stuck
I mean,
to him.
it's entirely up to you if it is in the Dilgo. It's your barter. You know what I mean? Like, you would have your stuff. Why wouldn't you have brought your stuff inside with you? Your main stuff, your bag.
I don't know that I would have a med kit on me, but I might have the remains of things that I've squeezed that could still be useful as parts.
Oh, hell yeah. What is the remains? What remains do you bring out to give him? And you can heal an additional 1 from this.
What's something that Dill has picked up recently? I think Dill found a buried truck full of home appliances, and I'm trying to think, maybe some kind of an immersive frying unit where the oil is self-contained, but it has been flattened and all of the oil has been extracted. So it's there's a heating element and there's power converters and there's stuff here.
Yeah.
I rip out all accessible wiring and use it to rewire some of my bits. I use Murderbot to help me, and while I do this, I say, Press 1 for light conversation. Press 2 for heavy conversation. Press 3 for oops, shouldn't talk about that.
2.
Sometimes when I think about all of the parts that I have replaced over time, I ponder upon the ship of Theseus. Am I still me if none of me is left? Will I ever be me again?
Father, you will always be you, and I will always be Murderbot.
Once I wasn't me, then I was we, and now I'm me.
No, we are we.
No.
Learn grammar. Time for pain.
Okay.
Press 4 for killing?
DHAM looks over at Murderbot and sort of like underneath him, like around him, and shakes his head.
So what do you guys do?
Move forward. I don't really know where we're I'm not sure what we're headed towards. I don't know
Lots
what
of
the
pain.
game is. We're just
I
in
don't
the
know
house.
if we find out until we get in it.
You guys are you guys are out in front of the house. All of the windows are boarded up,
Oh,
doors
okay.
sort
yeah,
of
Yeah,
boarded
let's
up.
go in the house.
I'm
I thought we
healed
were
up.
in the
Let's hit
house
it.
already.
Just curious how you guys want to approach. Do you just want to everything's sort of boarded
Swagger.
up? It looks like an
Swagger up.
old swagger up the front steps, easy.
Knock knock.
Are you swaggering?
I'm swaggering.
Jill watches DHAM swagger for a second and then tries to copy him, but his proportions make it look wrong.
There's a little bit of a swagger in Murderbot as he follows you too. Everything is boarded up. Every now and then you hear, a scream kind of often in the house, but through all the cracks in the boards and whatnot, there's doesn't seem to be any light. Everything is just sort of boarded up like it's an old abandoned building,
My vibes as a consumer of media will make me want to go around the back of the house and look for the cellar door or whatever, but I don't think that's what Dill would do. I think we're gonna go in the front door and see exactly. We're gonna play the game straight.
I want to win.
I want to win the prize. You don't win the prize if you break the rules. Usually, they catch you.
You reach out and you pull off it's relatively easy to pull off the wood barring the front door, and you see into a closed off entrance room with a front desk and a few chairs up against a wall. It's pretty open in here as the intake room for this hospital / horror house. It is mostly empty save on the desk 2 floating icons of handguns just floating and spinning there over the desk.
Dill, do you think if we press these we will be shot?
I think they're for us.
Okay.
I want to take one. Dill takes one.
Yep.
You guys reach out and you take the guns, and they feel heavy in your hands. The glow kind of fades away, and you have they are, as much as there has been just shift from cartoonish reality to reality around you. It definitely takes place in these guns, much more boxy and futuristic than they should be, but they are in your hands, and you see a little ammo counter on the side that says 10, and the lights flicker in this room a bit. You guys hear one more scream echo down the hallways, and then that scream is just sort of cut off, like you hit stop on a recorder or whatever.
I have your gun.
You want my gun?
I have knives.
This is a fair point, and I have Murderbot.
I have guns, Father. Murderbot pulls out 2 guns.
Do you want one of Murderbot's guns or my gun?
Murderbot pulls in both of his guns slowly.
You can have my gun. Murderbot, I won't make you sacrifice your gun yet, but there may come a time when
He pushes the barrels out just a little bit.
Like blast toys.
if I ever run out of knives, can I have a gun? Murderbot.
We'll see. Don't run out of knives, Father. Pulls in his guns.
You bet.
Infinite knives.
It is like Batman.
There are 2 doors leading away from this entrance hall, this intake. One says wards, A through C, and the other says clinic.
Do either of them look like they're going like upstairs or downstairs?
No,
They're
they're
all sort
both
of-
just sets of like brown double doors with a frosted glass like rectangle near the middle. The one towards the clinic will say there's probably lots of blood around this door, like leading up to it in streaks. Probably like handprint grabs on the outside of both of the doors. The other one probably doesn't look better, but it's dirty.
How are you with blood, Dill?
It's not tasty.
I don't have any. Let's go blood.
Okie doke.
You guys walk up to the clinic door and you push it open to reveal a pretty long room with several beds lining its walls. On both sides there are medical trays with all sort of implements, some of which are knocked over, some of which are just empty and ransacked. Any sort of like cabinetry that lines the walls is broken into. There are maybe like bottles peppered about the ground, open, and maybe some pills, but this place is ransacked over, and there is no one here. As you open that door, it's just sort of quiet, and you hear a crackle from a loudspeaker above you, and a voice comes over, just sort of dripping with, I don't know, dripping's a good word. I'm not sure what with yet, but dripping's a good word for this voice, and it says, "Thank you. The wizard says
You're welcome.
I can play my funnest games with the two of you because you have info for us, and I will get it from you one way or another. Come meet us in Ward C, and we'll get that info from you." And it clicks off.
Press 1 to go to Ward C. Press 2 to go to anywhere else. Press 3 to go to a joke.
2.
Three, Murderbot says, and puts his guns down sullenly.
Let's go somewhere else.
I just wanted to like look through the cabinets a little bit. Dill's still kind of thirsty. Maybe there's toxins. Sometimes they have toxins in hospitals.
Hospital poisons?
Hospital
Yeah.
poisons?
Anything
For
in a
sure.
hospital could be poisonous if you take enough of it.
Medical grade poisoning.
Give me examine closely.
An 8 plus, I think, 1. Hopefully 1. Minus 1. 7.
All of those are in the same realm here. 7 and 9 choose one, and the GM will choose one.
I mean, I'm hoping that find something shiny, quote unquote, is malleable enough that I can be like, find something with a big warning label on it.
You know, that was my idea behind quote unquote shiny, is that it doesn't need to be like actually shiny. It's just something that is drawing or catching, right? Something interesting.
Yeah, I'm hoping for the biggest, most toxic looking jug.
Biggest, most toxic looking jug. You find a big jug with all of the medical warning labels on it. The biggest of which reads flammable. It's toxic, but extremely flammable.
Okay.
And whatever it is, you might have come up against it before, and you know it's like accelerant style flammable. Explosive, I guess.
I'm gonna swig down. How big is this jug?
Oh, you know, one of those like gallon size with the little handles on top.
Okay. I'm gonna swig down a good.
Say it's been knocked over, it's about half full.
Well, I'm gonna pound it all down. Gulp, gulp, gulp. Right down the dill siphon.
Right down the dill hole.
Don't be such a dill hole.
Right down the dill hole.
It's the only thing I can be. Okay, cool. Well, I found that.
I'm gonna say my negative is that it was flammable. I'm just curious, does that affect you at all if it's like super flammable because you don't want the fire already?
I'm already super no. I myself am super flammable, just sort of as of a hazard of everything that I drink. So
Okay.
no.
So then
this is just sort of
the
the way
negative
that it
isn't
is.
super affecting to you then. Perfect.
Yeah. More for the bloodstream.
Mm-hmm.
My blood, My blood evaporates on contact with the air, maybe.
While Dill is the sounds of glugging liquid are heard in the room, you hear one more noise, a scream, a deep bellow coming from off in the direction of the wards. And I think we're going to shift over the other two, shoulder to shoulder, fists up. Spigot, upon firing, the piece of metal wrapped around your arm has sort of gone limp, and it's very heavy on the end of your arm, and after a few seconds it just sort of sloughs off and falls to the ground with a crash.
Okay.
No tits.
Time for plan B.
Tits. Like Petal says.
The green specter menacingly approaching the two of you.
He's going to unsling his t-shirt cannon shotgun that he got.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And he's going to time his shot till he can get maximum spread on this thing and fire away.
Mm-hmm. Petal?
I mean, all I've got is a brick and a glove. So I want to see what the gun does, I guess.
Sure. Okay.
If the green against what it does against, I mean, is the yellow one also advancing?
The yellow one is still tied in the net. The yellow one is tied in the net and being compressed further and further. It is currently about the size of
Okay,
shoebox.
so as of right now, I don't really have something that's convenient for me to long range do, I guess, unless I throw my brick, but I kind of want to wait. I've had it this long on just far in the journey, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's become a sentimental brick.
Well, I just don't want to chuck it and then regret it. But
I mean, that's important. You need to, weigh the material possession of your brick.
I'm gonna use my really good prosthetic eye and just observe the situation, see what the gun does.
Love it. A Spigot, the green specter, wispy and approaching you, coming in, and give me either again, lay down fire, or do something under fire if there's anything specific you want from lay down fire.
Yep, I guess I'm going to take an opportune shot. So just kind of waiting for that perfect shot to see if I can stun it or incapacitate it or do something to give us time to react or move or something.
For sure. Did you roll plus hard?
No, but I'm about to. Oh, it's not good. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not good. Plus hard is a -1, so that's a total of 3.
Oof.
ooh,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, you have no
God.
idea what the proper time is.
No, clearly not. Either that or I forgot to take the safety off the t-shirt cannon.
But on a lay down fire on a miss, you still choose one. It doesn't necessarily mean it's going to go super well, but you do choose one here.
Yeah, then I think I'm still going to try and take that opportune shot. Was what I was going for, so that's what I'm sticking to.
As it comes in to get you, you fire off the t-shirt cannon. It is been filled with nails and bolts and scraps of metal and little corner angles and whatnot, and they go straight through it. And you feel the sick energy wisp, like hot breath on your face.
Can I just grab him, yank him, and just run? Because if that weapon doesn't work, our only other chance right now is just running. Because if we don't have any other power-ups, if his gun doesn't work, I don't think my brick or my glove are going to work. Is there a way for me to interrupt his pull and grab him and run?
You were doing a watch. I'll allow you to give me a read a sitch if you want to ask any of these questions. Something is going to happen because of the way that this all lined up. Before it attacks him or does its stuff to him, I'll allow you to do that pull. But just in this moment, if you want to put it into the order of operations, I'll allow you to add on a read a sitch. Coming around, yes, you can and will be able to do that. But this is to read what will happen. Which is less read a stitch. So basically just give me a roll plus sharp. And based on how well you do, I'll give you info.
Okay, well, I rolled an 8 with a +2. So that's an 8.
What that means for this, I'm not. Less read a stitch. It's more of the idea.
I was just wondering what my best escape route is for us. Like, how could I get us out of here? Would have been my question.
Yes. I mean, I'll still answer that one, and that's definitely like you're on the right path, like pulling him and going into the tunnels, because you know at this point that as you take corners in this maze, you gain distance on the specters, or have so far. So, running through the maze is the best way to gain distance on them, because they don't take corners so well. However, just turning like that, you get kind of lost, and so that becomes the struggle. But as this specter goes in to draw the energy from Spigot's gun goes off, you see it kind of all come together, and the specter, rather than grabbing Spigot, kind of glitches and phases to the right side and just grabs at the air next to Spigot. And Spigot, you swear you just saw it like get gas cast right through this specter. But Petal, you saw it hit the crypt. Like, you saw it pepper the front of the crypt. So somewhere over there, you saw the pepper shot hit that, and that's when it glitched. That's what I'll give you with an 8. But it quickly course corrects, and then Petal grabs Spigot's shoulder and bolts, I still imagine, yes?
Yeah, oh yeah, we are hauling ass. Because I don't really have, there's no other option right now, I think, for a smart game plan for us.
Yeah, you guys.
I choose life. That's what I say as I run. I choose life.
The yellow specter is now about the size of a football, and when it reaches this size, as you guys go to turn, you see all this. You've seen all this occurring. It like pulsates just a moment and locks kind of into place, and then you see it float above in the air for a brief moment and start slowly moving towards the torches that line the front of the crypt. And you guys pull off and into the edge of the tunnel as the green one starts to chase you. Cut over to I imagine the doors swinging open in the clinic back into the main entrance hall in the House of Fun and Pain, depending on which way you look at it.
Fun and pain.
As the two of you enter into there and then cross it, I imagine going towards A to C. Is there anything else you guys do before I narrate you guys that direction?
No, I don't really have any like looting I want to do or anything in this hospital. This is for fleshies.
It's very, just like run down, tossed in here.
Let me do a move.
Okay.
Touch like the nearest
Which one?
Table, like close to the entrance to this little area that we're in. Okay. That's a good first roll, and I'm not gonna get lucky for the rest of the game.
I
that is a
don't know.
14.
I know that you're
on the
doing
things
this.
speak
on
roll.
the things speak roll. That a table is not a machine, though.
Spooky table. Let me
Whenever
open
you
my mind
handle or
then. I'll do an
something
open my mind.
interesting.
Either way, it's a 14.
It's a table.
I'll open my
I feel
mind
like the
about this
answer
table.
you're gonna get is gonna be the same answer you get like in the Adventure Time episode when the bad wizard that has the mittens on his hands gets over his mommy issues, his dad issues, or his mom issues, and he like makes things come to life. And they're like, what? I don't know what's going on. I feel like that's what a table's gonna tell you. Because it's a table.
I just want the table to tell me if it's scary over here. Or are we in a good spot right now? Is it just scary over there? Is it scary also over here?
No, it's scary all over.
Yeah, bro, I could tell you that.
The table, you can feel in the psychic maelstrom, This is a place of fear and terror.
Because he's not a fleshy, he doesn't feel the maelstrom of fear and terror.
But with a 14, what I will give you, I'm rocking this through the not the things speak roll, because while it doesn't it doesn't specify machines like I thought it did. It does at least say something interesting, and this is a table.
Yeah, but it's a table in a spooky hospital that's covered in medicine or something.
I guess, but either way, you got a 14.
But if it
I'm
was
just
like
doing
a
this to-
gurney or,
Oh no, it's a
autopsy
bedpan.
table.
But yeah, I just your whole thing is about being like a guy that works on machines, or a machine speaker.
Sometimes tables are
This
machines.
table is not a machine. That was my first thought, but it didn't say machine. Anyway, either way, it is a 14. What I will give you through all this, so not just the tongue-in-cheek answer of like, yes, it's fear and terror in this building. There's usually more in this room. There's usually more so far. Like, yes, fear and terror, but also like that it's devoid of that at the moment, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's weird that the room isn't as spooky right now.
Yeah, it's just sort of quiet. You can hear like, a drip on metal in the background somewhere. That just gives you the sense of like emptiness. And you cross into wards A through C, and the door swings open. In this first hallway, there are a couple doors leading off. 3 doors leading off, one on the left, one on the end of the hallway, and one on the right of the hallway. Ward A, Ward B, Ward C. Ward A and B are on the like left and rights of the hallway, and Ward C is at the very end of the hall. There's like flipped over gurneys in this room that give you the sense of like barricades down the hall.
Do we hear like movement?
You don't really hear anything except every so often, quite varied, just off and down the hall now in front of you, down you would imagine in Ward C, the bellowing of a very masculine voice in pain.
Ouch.
Ouch.
That hurts.
Just that single voice.
Are we good people, do you think, DHAM?
That's the thing. I don't know if I have a moral compass.
Yeah, I'm not.
I don't want Murderbot to like kill everybody, but I don't care if he kills some people.
Yeah, I think
who am I
I
to
am gonna
judge?
like
Murderbot
push.
is 4.
I'm gonna push door A open first. We're just gonna see what one of these other rooms is like.
He's clearly
He'll
fine
be-
for now.
Listen to him. He's fine. He's like babies. So long,
I was thinking it was like a trap. Their screaming was like a trap. Just one voice.
Sometimes you gotta let them cry themselves out.
If it's a trap, it's gonna be a minute.
I figured.
Yeah,
I
maybe
figured
he'll
that this
stop.
was rude, but
Maybe he'll stop.
Stop. Oh man. Anyways, Ward A, please.
You pop the door open to Ward A. You see a long hall, 2 tiers to this hall, some metal grated staircase long at the end of the room, some flickering drop lights from above illuminate this 2-tiered room, a walkway about 10-12 feet up, lined with doors on both the top and bottom floor, right? Going all the way down at the very end, you see a big glass windowed office, lights out in there, but you can see, little desk, whatnot, some back ends of computer screens that are off. No lights really from in
Is
there.
there like another door, like an exit to another hallway on the second floor, on the second tier of stuff up there?
Yeah, is there a whole different corridor?
There are
Yeah, if we could like
lot.
get into Ward C from the second level, yeah.
Above?
There are a
Can you
lot
Hulk
of
smash through the
doors
floor?
up there. There aren't any hallways leading off up there, but there's a lot of doors lining, the bottom floor and that top floor.
Spooky doors.
Well, let's go open a spooky door, maybe.
Spooky door number 1, perhaps.
These doors are in an array of openness, brokenness, closedness.
Oh, okay.
They run the skew. This building really looks like it hasn't been used in a long time.
Okay. Well, check the office, or
Yeah, let's check the office.
yeah, we'll check the office and then we'll go see if that guy's okay.
If he's still screaming, we'll know he's okay.
Yeah.
You guys move down the corridor peeking into the rooms as they are opened or closed next to you, you see in most of them beds, or some of them bunk beds, most flipped or wrecked in some form or fashion. I'll say that looking around this as you move down and are able to like examine with time, it is this seemingly there's a lot of really good, like you're getting the idea that there's a lot of good places to like hide behind. Like you can see the course in all of this. You can see the like places where you should be like crouched down behind that you could use for cover. You can see the like angles that you would have to make, but you're just not having to do any of that. But like you can see the game floor in all of this.
DHAM turns to Dill and he says, Dill, this looks like it would be a lot of fun. However, I did just realize who the masculine voice is, and we should probably go rescue him.
Oh.
It's a person we know.
Oh. Okay.
Or maybe not. But I think we should go check.
Oh, okay. I didn't know I knew anyone else.
I think to punctuate that, the voice is cut off in the midst of a particularly loud scream, and you're left in a pitch of silence here in Ward A.
Well, I guess it doesn't matter now, so let's keep exploring.
Well, hold on.
Oh, he's got a little scream still left in him. I heard it there just a little bit.
Wait, no, I'm still here. Help.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, we're still going. You know, the scream cutting off, and that exchange, why not leave it in, goes off. The camera shoves back over to a hand grabbing the edge of the corridor and pulling themselves around a corner, and you guys are rushing off into the maze. Spigot, Petal, behind you can hear the wispy screams of the Green Spectre as it chases you down the hall. What do you guys do as you start running down this hallway?
I mean, running.
This isn't by any chance the same hallway that Pollen went down, is it?
It is not, as though it's the one that you have come. You ran down and then ran back in, so you know one of these routes a little bit better.
Okay.
Towards the power up.
At this point I'm following Petal. If she like grabbed me and took off running and pulled me behind her, so I'm following her lead, but I can kind of shout the power up that way.
I'm going to roll to open my brain to try and see if I can remember how to. See, I've been here before. There has to, maybe I know a shortcut or something. Oh, ooh, yum! A 12.
Wow.
Also, I level up to level 8.
Dang.
Okay. She is going to be an absolute monster by the end. Your level 8 at Lawrence is still 3. This game is such a personal adventure, you know?
I got an XP.
But I'm a newbie player, so it's like, it evens out because I don't know what I'm doing.
You got a 14?
I got 12 because I'm rolling to see if I know, like, or trying to remember a shortcut or, like, is there, like, a where place we can hide? Oh, I guess I could look in my brain. Look at the questions. 12 plus to reach the word psychic maelstrom to see what's
If you leveled up, you could just straight discover something.
Oh, I guess that's true. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out, like, is there, like, I must have gone through this before, so is there, like, a hideout that the ghost can't find us or something that I must have used in the past that I'm trying to conveniently activate my memory?
On a 10 plus to give you good detail, you have Spigot at least able to point you off in one direction, and when he tells you the power-ups that way, you get the like immediate that muscle memory starts to kick in, and you start to like really think of a little bit of the like layout on this area, maybe of the board, of the twists and the turns over here with the power up being that way. You know that he's right down, you know, a number of halls, left, right here, across this one, left, right there, whatever, that you could probably bring yourself to that power up without him telling you. But you also know that in the exact opposite direction, right, left there, across that hall, right, left there, whatever, is another power up. It's like a mirrored board. You get the whole you begin to get the idea of like paths you can take, directions you can go, and where these power ups are. well, you guys can use that information to, develop a plan as you run if you wish. But you know that board.
So there's a power up in one direction, there's a power up in the same spot in the opposite direction.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think you could. I mean, with a 12, the good detail, right, is that you're able to probably piece the square of the board together. That it's all sort of just mirrored pathing in each quadrant that leads down and into a power up.
Got it. Okay, so then am I able to know if there's a difference between the two power-ups? Or is it just it's a chance situation? I just didn't
They're
know.
the same.
I don't know.
All of these power-ups are the same.
Got it. Okay.
It's just sort of a capture device for these specters.
The specter sucker.
Spigot, there's a power-up. Yes, that direction, but I'm starting to remember now. They're all mirrored. So there's a power-up in the opposite direction headed that way. Does it matter? Do you think does it matter, or should we just go back to get the same one?
No, we should probably check the other one, because I used that one and then it died, so I guess we should go towards the next one.
So then I start to lead the way, or I don't know, it's just like, okay, then this way, and then we start running towards.
And you do. You take the corners. At first, the specter is hot on your tails, like while you guys are having this conversation, right? But as you guys break convo and put the head down and dead sprint, Spigot, it's really easy to keep up with her, even though she's not telling you the directions that she's running and dead sprinting. It's a mirrored map of the one that you have in your brain of how to get to the other, how you got to the other power-up, right?
Okay.
So it's really easy for you to follow that pathing, and you guys come to the place where the power-up should lie, but the hallway is empty.
Uh-oh.
Well, tits.
I love that that's your catchphrase.
That's embarrassing. Maybe Paul got to it before us.
It is possible, because we did release the hounds.
Well, at least we lost green guy. What do we do now?
There's been a light tremor in the stone around you ever since you've released the beast into the maze. It intensifies for a brief moment, and you hear this echo down the maze walls. The multi-tonal pack beast groan as it's off. You hear that briefly and feel the intensity, and then it kind of settles back down to its normal rumbling.
Should we follow the beast? Should we try and find the beast? He's my homie.
Maybe if we can stay behind him, he can clear a path. I don't know.
Well, if the board is up in quadrants and we've seen two, I'm assuming that the other two are just mirrors of these two. So there should be, in theory, two other power-ups. Unless Pollen has snapped those up too, because she's efficient like that. But hopefully not.
So you're hoping your friend is not efficient?
Well, I mean, at least if she has them, if she's grabbed them, maybe she's using them sparingly. Well, so we could either follow the beast and hope that it leads, and assume he leads us to the center where the key is, or go out into the maze to find more power-ups, so that if we do encounter green, or was it pink?
You caught yellow, green is chasing you. Pink's fucked off in the maze somewhere, and blue is chasing Pollen.
Got it. Okay, so there's 3 ghosts that we're trying to avoid, and 2 power-ups out there. Actually, 1 beast and 3 of us.
What? While you say that, all we're trying to avoid, you guys hear the hissing of that green specter that's coming down the hall after the hall that you guys ran down. It's still following this path right towards you.
Okay, we gotta move.
Yeah, let's stop. Classic campaign problem, isn't it, Spigot? We just like to discuss things.
That's
We
right.
just-
We gotta
We just want to gab all
debate it
day,
to death.
and we can run and talk, but the specter's here on you. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
It's spectral screech, echoing down the halls after you as you kick off down and start running. Fade us over and into the cut off scream of the bellowing voice, and you guys in the silence as you head back out and into the hall and turn your attention towards Ward C.
I think I kind of just want to bust in.
Yeah, let's just knock down the doors.
Yeah, dude, you kick the door down, and I'll do like what's that movie?
Just gonna unload a full clip into this room.
Yeah, like I'm gonna do a diving move. I'm gonna throw knives with one hand, and I've got a pistol in my other hand.
Man, you're gonna kill the guy that's getting tortured. Just give him the easy way out.
Yeah, but it'll be so cool.
So fucking cool, dude.
That'll be his last words. So fun.
That
You
was
guys
totally rad.
Bust in a V formation with Killbot taking the center, coming up, guns akimbo to the side, throwing knives. Is this a legit? Is this a legit?
Killbot has to
maneuver?
stay inside of my tummy during this maneuver.
Okay.
Because Killbot will kill everyone in the room. I might kill everyone in the room.
Good point.
But I do think it sounds like we are gonna dive in there other guys style.
Yeah, guns akimbo. I love it. Okay.
Really quick, what gun do you have, Dill?
Pistol he picked up
Oh yeah,
for the
the
game.
2 guns.
I've got the I've got 20 bullets.
In my head,
guns.
X gonna give it to you is playing as you guys are.
Let's go. Give it to you.
I know we don't have a license on that, but like that's what's playing.
X will never give it to us.
You all
Maybe
hear it,
it's-
chat.
Maybe
you
it's
hear
like, Q hands it to you,
Quick, listeners,
know.
put on XCON, give it to you, and then resume the podcast.
Oh no, I can't play both at the same time. Oh no. I'm just pausing and restarting both of them.
Quick, grab a friend,
Quick, grab a friend and catch them up.
and then come back.
And then once we're both here, now begin. X, I'll give it to as you guys bust through the doors. It blares, guns akimbo.
What's in here?
You guys bust through, bullets flying through the air to see a room. Not different in length from Ward A, though different in structure. What was like flipped tables to be used as like barriers and little gun protective areas. A lot of this has been brought out, replaced with seating, all moving down the room facing what was the office. This office has been either hollowed out or blown out. There isn't this big like structured wall around it, big structured glass wall. That's been removed for what looks like a stage. And atop the stage is a little surgical chair, big ring light above it, the necessary surgery tray and all the little tools next to it. Big ring light on, creating the spotlight above a big old beefy boy. Just a very large gentleman, muscles bulging, veins near popping in all of the little vascular spots up on his biceps, and in the shoulders you see like one big vein just like finger size sticking out of his neck. There is a mask on that is pinning this person to the surgical chair, and you can see this canister of gas and a tube hooked up to the front of the mask. You can hear the muffled moans as they're like thrashing, trying to break free from whatever leather bounds hold them down. And as they like snap one arm free, you see the muscle bulge out further, and the arm suddenly like balloons up a bit to be bigger. Then now it like doesn't quite make sense for the body, and then the chest, like half of it bulbuses up, balloons up too, the muscles forming into place as the whole body just gets bigger. By the time the left arm it breaks free of the brace that it has on itself. The whole body is just sort of enlarging before the mask sloughs away, and the man is too large, bulbous, and it's not asymmetric definitely to fit in this chair.
DHAM points at Dill and then points at the creature and then points at Dill and then points at the creature.
You guys mean to tell me you were not firing your guns
Dill
as
shoots
your
it a bunch
akimbo?
with his gun.
Yeah.
That's a really inaccurate way to fire a gun.
It is, but
just kidding. I do that from the ground after I've akimboed
you
my
jump
akimbo.
and dive?
I was like, man, this tactic is bad if you're akimbo.
I sort of figured that I would like start shooting once I had a beat on what was, I landed on the ground during the description of what was going on in the room. So I'm also shooting on.
That's funny. So probably lay down fire. Lay down fire. It just doesn't feel like it quite fits this, though. It should, right? It just doesn't like it's.
Let's see. Is there just like a chute full of holes?
I might just say do something under fire.
Just harm?
Take phone.
No.
Sucker someone.
You know, it might just be do it. Maybe
Single
make just like a
combat.
oh.
When you do single combat with someone, no quarters, exchange harm, but first roll plus hard. On a 10 plus, both. On a 7 to 9, choose 1. On a miss, your opponent chooses 1 against you.
I mean, I guess there's options in lay down fire if you want, or you can just do something under fire to just shoot at the at the man creature.
I suppose I'm laying down fire. Let's shoot the man creature.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure I'm a +2 hard dill.
Lay down fire, both of you, or let's start with Dills, and then, you know, if he provides something to DHAM, you can get the bonuses as well, maybe.
I rolled an 8.
Or maybe DHAM, you roll plus like help interfere, since you're doing the same thing from the other direction.
I can help. I help really a whole lot. It is 11.
Oh.
11 on a help roll. Yeah. You give him a +1, and you're not exposing yourself to excess danger beyond what you're already doing to like doing this situation.
Yeah, like falling down onto the ground.
DM is literally holding Bill's wrists.
Does that bring you to a 9?
Yeah, with the +1. Yeah, I was at an 8. Okay, good 2. Okay, let's take an opportune shot. Are you trying to do a battle move, or do you have a some sort of a plan, DHAM?
I want it to die.
Okay, well then let's try a supporting fire, giving another PC +1 choice on their own battle.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
You think you're the House of Pain. I am the House of Pain.
Blam, blam, blam.
There's knives, there's bullets ripping across this room. We'll say that, you know, a couple knives hit the enlarging man as it comes up off the table, knives hanging out of it. They fly past, they hit the curtains behind, right? You're just peppering. A few bullets go off. We'll say that you clip the mask before it comes off, so like it gets less smoke in there. His like left hand is not quite as big. You like clip the hose so it starts hissing out, right, as that arm breaks up.
Gotta get me some of that big juice.
DHAM, you have a +1 on whatever battle move you make next for the moment, I'll give you, but you guys roll up and behind these barricades.
I crack my stomach and I whisper inside, give him hell.
Murderbot online 4 and he like comes up pointing the guns out at the man creature on the other side, who begins to roar, black hair falling into its face, and you hear the loudspeaker come on, say, I suppose now is time to see how my other guest will deal with you. Get him, Branch. And there's a roar from the other side of the room, and the man creature starts pound down, grabs like some chairs, and like a gorilla just like leaps up and over, and we'll leave it in the air now as Branches in the air coming down atop you.
Sorry, I remembered too late.
The Schwarzenegger.
As Arnold Schwarzenegger bears down atop the two of you.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
History, I was gonna just say, but I think because Lawrence has 2 histories he likes to focus on now. We'll start at the top. Dill, is there any history changes for you?
No, I don't think so.
Hand out a negative. I would agree, actually, in this case. Like, while you guys did do cool like maneuvers and stuff, that's no different from you doing cool maneuvers already. Like, you know, you guys have each other's back.
You learned about the ship of Theseus.
That's true. He did open up. He did get deep. He did say press 2.
You know,
to get
actually,
deep.
we did have a heavy conversation for a second there. Dill even tried to talk about his stuff for a second. Okay. I'll give that to DHAM, yeah.
Yeah, I was like super agreeing. That's funny. DHAM, for you?
Yeah. No, as much as I want to put like stat dump into Murderbot, I can't in this situation. He pressed 2. So he's gonna get a +2.
Fuck yeah. Petal and Spigot, do you guys... Well, continue in order. Mike?
I would say for being in the midst of all of it and Petal remembering the layout of the map to know where the other power-ups were. I think I know Petal a little bit better.
Okay.
Starting to understand what she must have gone through in this maze to have been in it enough times to remember the layout.
It's a good thing you didn't just think she was a liar and didn't know where the power-ups were. Because there wasn't a power-up
I
there.
mean, which it could have gone that way.
Yeah, fucking right. Why would it be mirrored?
I'm glad
You're lying to
you
me.
trusted me. And didn't
Watch,
just
the lights are
assume.
going to come on and I'm going to be like, damn it, that's not even close to true.
And Petal?
Yeah, I think, I didn't want to leave Spigot behind. I went and saved him. He's a member of our crew.
You're so right. You know who wasn't a member of our crew? Branch.
Yeah.
I will say in this case, do you think that you know Spigot better? Spigot's now seen you. I can agree with what Mike's saying that he may know you. Spigot may know Petal a bit better because now he knows he can rely on Petal's instincts in these games to get him through. It's happened multiple times and we just haven't taken history from it. But it was right in this case as well. But do you think you know Spigot better? You guys work together well, but did you learn something new about him in this case?
Doesn't know how to shoot a fucking gun. Well, I guess he does, but I guess guns don't work. No, I guess not. I guess if you put it that way, I guess I didn't learn anything new. I think we trust each other more, but I don't think I learned anything new. I guess. Now that I think about it.
I mean, I think at some point that's where it does become a little bit more difficult to continue learning new things. I don't think that I'm gonna reread that history just real quick because I don't think it's necessarily.
I don't think there's a
new.
negative.
There is a negative. It's either because if we don't give a +1, we do give a -1. Let's see. Choose a character who knows you better than they used to. I guess that's how that goes. If they know you better. So really, Spigot, does Petal know you better? You know Petal better.
Damn, so we've been doing history wrong this whole time?
Damn.
We may have been.
The only thing in that situation is the first shot I took was to protect Petal versus protect myself.
Yeah,
So there is an argument to be made that I didn't cover myself.
That's a great point.
And I tried to get back to him so we could protect each other.
Yeah, come on, Grace. Let us have some XP.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. That's a great way to put this. And both of you get +1 to one another.
Yay.
It's all about phrasing, man.
And it's not my fault that my character just is like an XP machine.
She is an XP machine.
I don't blame you at all. I wish I had read that character sheet.
Oh yeah,
I would abuse it.
The two moves I have right now, because I picked two, is the ferocious snarling is that when I go aggro, I consider plus hard because I've got more to plus weird. And then my other one is the Juggernaut, and it's take -2 on all when you get harm rolls. So anytime I get harm, it's -2.
Holy shit.
Wow. That person does not die, yeah.
You're
I mean, I must
Dill.
have. I mean, I was here for so long. I feel like I must have. I have to have. Maybe it explains why I've been here for so long, like how I've made it.
Yeah, you beat ass.
I'm hardy.
That put me in Petal at +4. So does that mean I roll back to 1 and mark experience?
You sure do.
Hell yeah,
Alrighty.
Mike.
Oh yeah. Now I'm halfway to the next
Oh
level.
boy.
I think it's been Petal almost every time for you because if I recall, I just listened to I edited an episode recently where you did that maybe coming off the pinball board or something.
It's always Petal and Spigot have always been buddies because we've got the history of working on the
That's right.
water machine together.
Best friends.
Yeah,
after
it's kind of the two water folks and then the two freaks that follow them.
Well, it's the fleshies and not it's the fleshies and their non-fleshy companion who's like their friend. And then one of those also has a murder son.
It's like if the Scooby-Doo gang had two Scooby-Doos.
Yeah.
Dill and DHAM's objectives are stressed as they fight the very person they came to save. Can Spicket and Petal achieve victory over the crypt before their allies' hand is forced? This episode was produced and GM'd by M. Williams. featuring Lawrence Jennings as Deluca's Chophouse answering machine, Theodore Stringer as Dill, Grace Stringer as Petal, and Mike Harrison as Spicket. Music composed for this season by Chris Rogich. Additional voiceovers by Mckenna Lynch. That's all for this time on WPR. I'm Q. See you next time.
And we're about to do our Apocalypse Gang. What is our gang going to be named?
I mean, you guys are what? You're the Blunt Brothers or the Blunt Brotherhood, depending on which tattoo you get.
Bluntherhood.
Oh yeah, the Blunt Brotherhood.
What?
Yeah, we were naming Petal's gang, and she named them the Blunt Brothers. But
Oh, so
then you
that's
made a
not
joke
our...
that Branch had a different one, Blunt Brotherhood, on his or something.
Do recall this.
I like Blunt Brethren too.
Blunt Brethren.
Every tattoo is different, except it's a different version.
So we need to figure out what our gang is going to be named. our group of characters.
Oh yeah, we don't have a gang name.
Maybe we'll discover it this time.
Dickles Pickles is, I think, presently the name on our car.
Dickles Pickles.
Oh yeah, Dickles Pickles.
That's not what my vote is. That's just the status quo as it stands.
I don't also like the connotations of that gang name, you know? I don't know if I want to be Dickles Pickle.
We could be Ted. We could be Ted's Pickles because we came from Tedville.
We could be.
Yeah,
I feel
Tedville.
like Gabe and I talked about what happened when he stole this Dickle the Pickle truck. And I think that at some point we mentioned him getting the shit kicked out of him by a bunch of pickles in mascot costume, like people in...
That's what happened to Spigot.
Oh, that's what happened to Spigot. So there's already a gang out there. Dickles Pickles is probably already a gang.
Oh yeah, we were stealing.
Oh God, we don't
want to run into them. So that does, there's an interesting mistaken identity, since we know that is a gang. If we pretended to be Dickles Pickles, maybe use their reputation.
Oh, it's so choice.
We are 4 good acquaintances.
4 good acquaintances.
Aww.
That feels about right for any of our campaigns so far.
Yeah, we're just good acquaintances,